Hi everybody, and welcome to my introduction of Season 19, my Impale Demon Hunter. Right now she is on the leaderboard as of January 20th. But I was on the leaderboard before that date, but that's January 20th is when this video was made, so. But we're at 827, so, and we can do a 109. Now I'm going to show you guys some of her gear and stuff here, because in part 1 I want you guys to see what her gear is, because in part 2 hopefully I'll be able to make another video showing her progression. I can't do it step by step. I don't have, that kind of time to do, a video every time she makes another greater rift. But hopefully maybe at the end of like next week or the week after we'll be able to do another video and do a part 2. And that'd be kind of cool because I am really super excited about doing these like parts and stuff, showing off the characters that I have for the season. So, but we are doing normal mode this season. I don't have any hardcore characters in the lineup. Everything's non-hardcore. Have I played hardcore before? Yes, and you can find it on my YouTube. Season 17 was basically Impale Demon Hunter all season, including deaths. And yes, I died at least twice. But it was the same type of Demon Hunter. So, anyways, this is her gear at moment, so you guys can kind of see. Now, I wanted a Ricochet Demon Hunter this season, and Blizzard went womp womp. Nope. So I ended up being overpen, and that's because I got these spring gloves that I just would not let go of. So here we are. And some of the augments on the pieces of gear need to be changed to 100 augments. I've basically gotten to myself now where like all the augments need to be like the plus 500 dexterity, I think. I think that's where I'm headed with this now, because I'm just high enough in the greater rifts. I need to start pushing for like 100 augs and over. But before this point, you can basically put on like baby augs and it'll just push you along. But if you don't have that kind of time, then wait for the augs towards, I would say, towards the end of the game. Like when you start feeling like you're really stuck, then you might want to start putting augs on. I still need to work on getting perfect rolls too. As you can see, my impales aren't perfect. But her gear is pretty much cookie cutter for an Impale Demon Hunter. And I will try and post a link in the descriptions of where you can find a version of the Impale Demon Hunter. And then let's see. I don't think I did anything really crazy with her. Her skills: Impales, overpen, boar. And the reason we're using boar and not wolf, because Icy Veins will tell you to use wolf. I'm using boar. Extra damage reduction. Plus, it never hurts to have a tank out there. Like, hey, tank. Rattling roll. That's so that my band trap. Really, this is how I believe it to be. Rattling roll, it knocks back the characters, so my bracers go off, causing extra damage to those monsters that get knocked back. But I think it's also there to get the Bane Trap gem going, which I'll show you guys here a little bit, which special gems I'm using exactly. Bladed armor, more protection, bloom, more protection. Although, because I have the Shadow Mantle set, I believe, I want to make sure I say this right. Yeah, I gain a Shadow Power Ruin for every run. And yeah, when I'm grinding, I do play music. Right now I'm not playing music though, because I'm trying to explain things. I know that sounds weird. Like at my show, there's always music, like always. Vengeance is Dark Heart. So there you go. Okay, again, damage reduction. And then we use numbing traps, ambush, call the weak, and awareness. And these can be switched up. Like I've seen people put different stuff in here. And it's all kind of up to you on what you want to do, because I've seen people use traps. I've seen people use thrill a hunt. I've seen people use leech in place of this. So, but these other three are pretty stable, I believe. So there's that part of things. Oh, I was gonna show you guys. Okay, so the special gems I'm actually using this season: Banner Trap. Mine's 107 now. Swiftness. Mine's 108. And then I'm using the Mortuarium, Orium. But anyways, it's staggered damage over time, and it's a 109. And this was a staple for me in hardcore mode. Like, I had to use this gem. Now you guys are probably wondering what's the difference between softcore and hardcore, and or hardcore and normal mode, whichever way you want to call it. Basically, in softcore, you can kind of just like bang things out, and it's almost like the Superman effect. You can do anything you want to do. You can push as hard as you want to push, and be all out there. And then in hardcore mode, it's not the same. It's a little slower. People actually try not to die. You do die. You should try and get back up on your feet and go again. But the biggest thing is it's slower because you can't afford to take like the 5 deaths in a row. It doesn't work. So that's kind of the biggest difference to me. And gemming's a little different. Like, not these gems, but your special gems are a little bit different. Like I said, this one's like a staple for hardcore mode. Where in normal mode, I might be able to rip the sucker out and put something else in place of there, because it wouldn't really matter. So anyways, this is my introduction to you guys getting to know my demon hunter. And I will be showing, next part is a clip of her doing a 109 and completing it during one of my streams. So hopefully you guys will enjoy watching a little bit of gameplay too, along with watching this explanation on my demon hunter. I'll be right with you as soon as I kill this. I promise. Just because the timer's kind of close and I don't want to die, because if I die, that will skip my logic. But I think you understand, since you've told me like 100 times now to play in chat later. Not ready yet.
Need more time.
Oh man, almost got it.
I'm still waiting.
Just a little faster. Oh man, you can do it.
I need heal.
Ah, almost killed me, little sucker. Ah.
Nephilim, you have tried.
I can breathe again. Okay. You're fine. Game first chatting thing. And TFT's kind of fun. Yeah, Tia. Oh, and thank you. Yes, we got it. We got it. I'm so happy because I really wanted to move back up the leaderboards again. It was depressing me knowing that I was like down in the 800.